Last recipe.
My favorite part.
Yes. We're making, has anyone heard of those sort of trendy energy balls that people
Bites,
are...
protein balls.
Protein balls and... Yeah, they're
What was that?
on TV.
Oh,
on
there
TV,
you go.
seen
Another
them
trend.
on the internet. I've seen them sell them in some grocery stores, and they're like $8 for 4 balls, which is ridiculous. So we're gonna make something like a little snack, a little energy snack, using two of my favorite ingredients. One is pears. Yes, pears. Any variety of pear. Absolutely, we have a couple there, and figs as well. So dried figs, which you see in grocery stores, or you've had in your pantry for the last 3 years. Either way, are going to be the base of this recipe. And we're also using pears.
Could you use dates, dried dates?
You can.
You can?
Yeah, you can use dates as well.
We're just doing more seasonal. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're using a food processor to bind everything together. Really, really simple. So we're going to start off with some pumpkin seeds in there. If you don't like pumpkin seeds, you can use almonds, walnuts, sunflower seeds.
Sunflower seeds, I was going to say this.
Yeah. The figs are dried. If you just bought the figs and they're in the package, they should still be pretty soft. If they have been sitting in your pantry for a while, they're probably rock hard. Just reconstitute it, pour some hot water over top and let them sit till they soften up a little bit. So that, you probably have them like this, so you can press them. We have some black figs too.
Gorgeous. Growing up, we used to slice them in half, put a walnut or an almond in it, close it up. Delectable snack for you. It's delicious. And they're really sweet, right? Because they're dried and not much water content in it. So they tend to be higher in natural sugars. So you'll often hear people say, oh, they're high in sugar, but it's not added sugar. It's the natural sugars in it.
This is like the inside of a Fig Newton. That's kind of what we're making. Just, I guess not the most popular cookie, but it's like, who wants a Fig Newton? We're gonna add some ginger. So we used some ginger in the last recipe. We're gonna add some to this recipe. Ginger freezes really well, so I always tell people, if you buy ginger, peel it and stick it in the freezer. It's one of those ingredients that you probably don't use
it often.
Yeah, often. So, but it stores really, really well. And then you just get a grater and grate it into your recipe, into your dish. It grates.
Wow, does it smell delicious.
Yeah, it's almost like ginger snow. It's my favorite snow. All right, ginger in there. And our pears. The pears you can grate with a grater, like we talked about before, if you don't want to dice it up. That goes in. A little bit of cinnamon.
Yep.
Fatima, if you don't mind.
And notice we're not putting in sugar because the figs are naturally sweet.
And I'm actually gonna
flavor we're gonna,
yeah, we're gonna add a little bit of maple syrup,
That's right.
just for a little bit of flavor. And yeah, so it's a little sweet, but these are gonna be tiny portions that we're making. Then on top, pulse.
We're good?
Perfect. Yeah. And you can blend it till it's a little more puree, but I actually like the chunks of pumpkin seed and the pear, so you can actually see what's in there. And we're just gonna spread this onto a piece of parchment paper like this, just 1/2 of the parchment paper. And this recipe will actually make about 20 bars. Or 20 squares.
That's the best.
And it's a great batch recipe.
Yeah.
So you make it once, you fill up your freezer, and this should last you.
Use it as a snack throughout the day too, right? Not just
yeah.
Post-workout energy bite that they all advertise, right?
Yeah, great idea. Don't eat this all at once. You will be flying off the walls. So there's our mixture. We're gonna cover the other half with the parchment and just sort of flatten it out until it's about 1/2 inch, I would say, thick.
This is why I love parchment paper.
Yeah, it doesn't have
Look
to be
at that.
perfect. That goes in the freezer. So this is our fig sort of spread.
Yep.
And then from here, we cut it into our squares.
Nice.
Good portion. And then as long as they
That was
will,
a taster.
yeah, you can, yeah, there you go.
These
That
are
was a
called
taster.
tasters.
But these are little sort of energy fig squares. It's sort of like the inside, like I said, of the fig Newton without the cookie on the outside.
Delicious.
But super, super tasty. And then you would just transfer all these little squares into a little freezer bag, keep them in your freezer, and that's where you store them. And those are our spiced pear fig squares. Pretty simple. Yes.